These are builds that I'm going to be doing in the Winner's Choice waffle for Powerball, probably on this Wednesday. So there's going to be 4 of them. This should be the first of those 4 videos, but if not, I'll try and say that each time. But here is option, one of the options. There should be 2 from previous and 4 more here. So option number 1, we're going to have one of my blue anodized MiG-29 pilot dials. This is in a brushed case. I did anodized blue hands, and then a custom painted second hand. We did it in silver with a darker blue pip to it. The star with circle engraved crown, and then I did a blue coin bezel with a silver minute insert on there. But the silver worked well with the case and the crown, and then the blue worked well with the dial and the hands. And then I put that on a custom Italian leather. Did a suede strap, so with the blue inlay and dark blue stitching. Brushed buckle on here, black rotor, stainless steel movement holder in there, and a low profile exhibition caseback. So that's this build. Put the bezel on there, decently tight. It's pretty tough to move, but you can turn it left, you can turn it right. Some of these bezels I can get on really freaking tight, and that's one of them. So shouldn't have to worry about it moving too much on you, but if it does, you can move it right back, non-clickable style. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not very active that day, make sure you wind it just a little bit before you go out. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it clicking. At that point you can wind. And a wind is a turn away from you, turning that way, but turning it back towards you doesn't do anything to hurt it, and it's a lot easier to keep your finger spaced and just going back and forth. So if you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you will keep time throughout the day. And if you do it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out your 31 plus hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it. You can wind it all day if you like. And when you feel comfortable with that, you can pull it to the one and only click. And now you can set your time. You'll notice you've got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem, into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressure on those. So when you are comfortable with your time setting. Okay, Google, what time is it? Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 11:40 a.m.
11:40 a.m. When you're good with that, push it over out of that time setting and then screw it back down. And there you go. That is the build. So this is one of my blue anodized pilot dials. Very cool looking dial when you get it hit in the light just right. You can see we also have those like neon-y blue hands there too. So it just depends on when you hit it in the light. When you don't, it kind of has more of a silver vibe to it, which is why I went with kind of blue and silver on the whole thing. But whenever you get it into the light, you can really see that blue color. So very cool, but very hard to capture in pictures. So if you're not watching this video to actually see that, you might be just like, oh, okay. Kind of like a bluish color. I mean, when you take a picture like at that angle, you can't really tell. Kind of looks silver. And you can't really take a picture like that, you know. But yeah, so that's the build. As with every build, they come with matching beads. This one's just going to come in one of my special edition boxes. I don't have a custom box for that pilot dial. Every build comes with watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts. Everything there in the center. Non-toxic, non-streaking, non-residue. You'll have leather conditioner to keep this strap perfectly soft. If you ever feel that it's getting rough, just apply some to the front and the back. Let it soak in and remove any excess. A little bit will go a long way. You don't need it very often, and you don't need very much. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like a poly watch. If you get a scratch in the glass, put a tiny bit on and buff against it using your included microfiber. Buff against that scratch, filling that scratch, and you should knock it out in about 20 seconds. Using your thumb and generating some heat with it will help a ton. So that's it. That's the build. Maybe it's going to you. If it is, congrats. Thank you for your support and awesome selection. This was the first of the 4 that I built because I already knew it would look awesome. So congrats and appreciate your support. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.